Guess what is about to happen? So this is the Jack Saga 4, and I'm doing gameplay in the background. Sick. So, do you remember Jack? He made this alt account. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. He made this one alt account, and it's called Sorry Sandwich 9, and I was just playing with my friend from school. His name is Charlie, and I was playing with my one friend from school. His name is Charlie, and Charlie, we were just playing together, and then I just got this random friend request coming out of the blue. Then it was Sorry Sandwich 9. And that sounded familiar from when I was in SMH's party. So, I accepted the friend request, and then he invited me. So I just invited him to my party, and he was surprised to see Charlie there. So, we were just talking for a little bit, and then this kid started having some voice cracks. And little do you know, guys, at my school, I have this one. I do detective work in my reading notebook when nobody's looking. So, I was just like, hey, who are you? I'm gonna do some detective work in my notebook. And then he started having these voice cracks now, and then I was just like, it's Jack. Because, like, in the middle of the voice cracks, it sounded like Jack. So what I did, I was just like, hey, you sound like Jack, and then he was just dead silent, and then I was just throwing insults about his Minecraft worlds and calling him a simp and such, and then, he was just silent, and then I was just being like, hey, now you're silent, and then Charlie said that it was not Jack, and then I checked the dude's close friend request, and it said Ryan Flipwort, and I may or may not have told you earlier in the story that I was playing with Ryan and Jack and a bunch of my friends this morning, and Ryan and Jack were talking about Flipwort, Ryan Flipwort, and then I was just like, dude, what the hell? So I think I also lost another friend too. Jeez. Didn't know the Jack effect was on many, many people, the simp effect. But I'm not calling Ryan a simp. I know true Ryan is still in there. So, I don't think it might have been Ryan that was working with him. But Corbin was one of his mutual friends, so I think he was working with Corbin. So I was just like, hey, I see that you have Corbin on your friends list. And then he was just like dead silent. And then Charlie still did not think that it was Jack, and I was just confused. And then I kept throwing insults and saying that it was Jack, and then he finally said it's Jack, because I knew that was gonna make him bust, but I never really had the time to explain that those insults were just to make him say that it was Jack. So he said, so I was in this one party like a couple days ago, and I was hanging out with SMH and her friends, and one of the friends was Jocelyn. And then the day after that, I told Jack that I was playing with SMH for 3 hours. And I met this one chick named Jocelyn in the party, but I didn't talk to her. So and then he said with a very weak response, okay, so basically I'm gonna do a voice impression of what he thought of what he sounded like. He was not using a voice changer. He was just using a very high voice. So he was just like, hi, and then I was just very confused, because I knew it was Jack at this point. So, he said, Jocelyn sent me. And then I was just like dead serious, dude, it's Jack. Charlie still didn't believe me, and then Jack said, yep. Yep, it actually is Jack. And then he just started screaming at me because I was throwing insults at him. And then and I said, I guess my detective work is done here. And then this is probably gonna be the finale since Jack hates me now. Alright, see you stream. That was the finale.